Hey family, what it do, what it do? I hope the volume is up on this. So anyway, I'm in the house. It is my Friday today. Um, my Friday today. So tomorrow is my Friday and Thursday is my Saturday. I'll be working for the rest of the week. Um, anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I'm sitting at home because I have 2 days off and I'm making a baby blanket. Now this baby blanket is kind of thick. I love it. The way the pattern is coming out, the way the pattern is coming out on this one. And it's very pink as you can see. Very pink as you can see. It's very pretty. This is a baby blanket I'm making for a friend. She said somebody in her business is having a baby. So this is a pink blanket. It might not look pink to you, but it's pink. It's a pink. It's pink. I'll show you. This is what I'm using. This Bernhardt blanket. This is the stuff I'm using. It's very thick, so I have to use a very thick needle. This is an end hook. This is very big. It's a very big hook. Very big hook. I don't usually use stick yarn, but I'm using it this time for this blanket. It's a baby blanket, and I'm using it for this. I'm using pink, and I'm gonna use yellow bordering, the yellow border. So that's what I'm doing. Then I'm also knitting. So I'm doing two different projects, right? So I'm kind of multitasking. I'm doing this one on the train. So I had to rip it back. It was much bigger than this. This is starting off a baby blanket. You start off with 2 stitches and it works its way up. Now I have, I think, let me see how many stitches I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 40, 43 stitches. 43 stitches. So I have to keep on working until I get 63 stitches on here. But then I go back into where the little holes are at. You can see the little holes. I have to do that 3 times, and then I gotta work this and work that, work this until I get to 143 stitches. That's just the increase. So I started out with 2 stitches, and now I'm on 43 stitches up here. So that lets you know that I'm in progress. So I work on this on the train while I'm going to work and from work, and I'm working on this at home because it's too dang big to be taken out in the street. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting at home working on this blanket for a girlfriend of mine that I work with. She says one of her neighbors is having a child. So, oh, that's the bottom. I'm always touching the bottom of this sucker. Anyway, I'm just, like I said, at home tonight. It is my Friday, Saturday. I will be working. So I really want to come up here and talk about this whole. I'm supposed to be going to Columbia, and I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm praying and praying and praying. Um, Thursday, I have to call the passport people to see what could be done about getting me a passport because my son is getting married. My oldest son, yes, I have an oldest son. He's getting married on the 1st, and I wanted to be there for the wedding. But Lord knows, we're not in charge of anything that goes on in our lives. We only can do the best that we can, and that's about all we can do. We cannot do anymore. I'm not gonna stress myself. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm using the wrong hook. That's why I'm like, why this hook don't feel right? This is a hook I picked up from the store because I didn't have one, and I like to learn. I like to think of things while I'm doing it. So I was trying to do this on the train, didn't work out. So I came home and got my other needle, which I love. This is the Boyd Kong bamboo. This is a bamboo hook. And I like these hooks. I don't know why. I love these hooks. They work for me. Some people need this type of grip on theirs. I think that's why I bought it because of the grip really. But this is too small for me. I don't like this part of it, so it didn't work for me. So when I got home I got my actual needle. I had bought for Christmas a couple of years ago. I love these needles. They do work for me. But yeah, I'm just like going through this whole thing with the whole passport situation. Well, what happened was I did mine kind of late, and I'm thinking that it would be here quicker, but to no avail, it ain't gonna be here. So now I have to literally try to figure out how, you know, this will play out Thursday, because they can't give me no information about the passport. They keep on telling me to check, check, check. I checked and checked and checked, and all I'm getting is not in process, not being processed, not even being done. So I'm like, yo, why you gonna keep on having me check something if you know that it's gonna keep on doing that, and that's gonna stress me the hell out. I don't like being stressed. I don't like being depressed. So I'm like, okay, I give up looking for it. I'm just going to have to call you and on the 17th and see what can be done, because I really would like to go to my son's wedding. I really would like to go, but like I said, God is the best of planners, and I'm not. So, um, if I can get there, I can get there. If I can, I can't. Yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole situation. Like, I love my child, but I'm not in charge of this no more. I really am not in charge of this no more. So I'm just sitting at home on a Tuesday night. It's still early. I think it is still early. It's Tuesday. What time it is? I don't even know. 11:30 at night on a Tuesday night, and I'm just sitting here crocheting because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to work on this baby blanket for a friend of mine so she can have it for a baby shower that she has to go to, and I'm trying to get it done. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it done for her, and then I package it up. I package it, and I wash it. I'll package it and give it to her so that she can take it to the baby shower. Um, she said that it was a girl, so that's why I'm using pink. A friend of mine is having a girl also. I didn't know that it was a girl, so I bought banana cream for a knitted blanket. And I've always wanted to do that blanket. It's called the heirloom, um, treasured heirloom blanket. So I've always wanted to do it. It's very easy. I just didn't think I knew how to do it. I was like, wait, this is too many. This is not even enough steps. Just knitting and purling. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I might can't do an M1, but I can do that. So anyway, I'm just chilling out. Tomorrow night, I'll be going to Vinyl Nights, which is going to be in Brooklyn. Held in Brooklyn is going to be at Upper Square Mall. I'll be there. That's where I'm always at on Thursday, unless it rains. If it rains, they usually have it inside at a place inside the mall, which I don't like doing. I really just want to do outdoor events for the summer. So anywho, I hope y'all been having a great summer. I've been doing me. I went to Chicago. I went to Chicago. That was dope. I went to something called the Children's Food Picnic, which is the house music event that happens in Chicago every year. And since it's the birthplace of house music or dance music, whatever you want to call it, yeah. So I was thinking about what would be their ideal situation for the 50th anniversary for house. Now that is something that I would love to. I'm praying to God I get to see. I really do pray to God I get to see it because it's like 10 more years, and I'm going, wow, that would be great. 10 more years. I'll be 63. Yeah, 63. God willing. So, I'm just here. I'm just being grateful and being like, all that good stuff. I'm so happy. I had a great beginning of my summer was wonderful. Like I said, I went to Chicago. My trip was crazy. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I went to Chicago and I barely had enough money to like do what I wanted to do because I needed to do what I needed to do here. So anyway, I did what I needed to do, which was pay rent. And money I had saved up and I had to pay my rent with. I'm like, oh fudge. So anywho, I had my ticket already done. I had my hotel already done. Um and things of that nature. So I went down there, and it was somebody that was supposed to, a friend of mine, well, an associate. I'm gonna say what it is because I don't believe in friendships. Associate, person I've known of for about 7 good years, and they live out there. So I was like, oh, I'm coming down. And they knew since January I was coming down because I already had planned the trip since January that I was going to Chicago. One thing is, I never flown before. So I was like, oh my God, it's going to be my first time flying. So I get on a plane. I think I'm going to be nervous. I think I'm all this stuff. Nothing. I was not nervous. I wasn't scared. I was nothing. It was just like, okay, I'm on the plane. I had a window seat, and that was wonderful. I got to look out the window, watch everything. I did not fall asleep because it was only an hour and some change from New York to Chicago. So anywho, that happened. And so, so I had a good time out there, party, party, party. And then it was time for me to go home Sunday or Monday. Yeah, Monday. When I get up, I mean, like at night, I check my flight. It's fine. I even learned the subway system down there, mother, to get to the airport. So I get on the train. I get on the train the day before to see how long it would take me to get there. So I was like, okay, cool. I plan it out. My plane is wonderful. It's saying that it's on time, and I'll be headed back home. I go to sleep. I wake up at 3, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get to the airport because I gotta be out of there by 5 or something like that. So I'm getting up. As I get up and look at the thing, flight canceled. Flight is canceled because of a malfunction. I'm like, oh no, now what? Because I'm new to this whole flying situation. So I says, do you want to be on standby? Not knowing that standby is really nothing more than you'll be waiting until we can get you the hell out of there. I'm like, oh fudge. So anywho, I put myself on standby, thinking I'm gonna get a flight out, and no, I don't get a flight out. So I'm stuck in Chicago Monday. So I call the airline and I tell them like, yo, I'm diabetic and I don't have enough medication on me and I have to get home because I didn't plan that. So they're like, oh, we're gonna get you out. They had a 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock flight. I didn't get out of there because another delay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure. God is. Let's go. So they give us food and a hotel. I'm not going all the way back to Chinatown because that's the only place I knew to go to. Chinatown. I didn't want to go all the way back down there. So I said to myself, okay, just chill here. Just chill. I chill in the airport until that next day. I fall asleep around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at the destination I'm supposed to be at, the gate I'm supposed to be at, and nothing. So they tell me, oh, you're at the wrong gate. Your gate is going to be on whatever level, blah, 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 blah. So I get there, and we're chilling, and everything looks good, and then it starts raining. I'm like, no, now I'm crying because I just want to go home. I just want to go home now. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to go home. This is just too much for me. So they're like, oh, hold on, we're going to be a little while, but we're going to get off the ground. I'm like, thank you, I just want to go home. So I get home. I get on the bus because I'm going home. I'm in JFK, not JFK, LaGuardia. I just want to go the fuck home now. Sorry for cursing, but yeah. I get home. I go to bed. It's already a day later because I was supposed to be at work at Tuesday at 12 o'clock because I closed the store. And I couldn't make it because I was stuck in Chicago. Anywho, I'm kind of turned off by flying now. I really am a little turned off by flying, but I understand things do happen and we are not in charge of situations. It's just, I don't like that. I don't like that type of situation, and I always need to have a plan B to get the hell up out of wherever I'm at. Now I'm getting ready to go to overseas, to Colombia. Colombia, South America. Yes, Bogota. You get ready to go there. Ain't no way to get home. I get stuck out that mother. Ain't no way to get home. I gotta wait. Do I really want to go through that? I'm just pissed off and turned off by flying right now. I really am. I'm gonna take a boat, train, anything other than, you know, a plane. Because it seems like all this year there's been so many situations with planes and where they've been stuck, they've been grounded, people been stuck in airports for days on end. I'm like, I got time for that. I'm going home. So, um, the next time I try to do something, I probably take a train across the country or something like that. I can't do a plane. I'm just not for the whole theatrics of the plane doing what it did. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to be given. It gave me anxiety and stress. So I don't think I'll do another plane. And I want to go to Kenya, and I'm like, Lord, this is what's keeping me from going to Kenya. My fear of getting stuck somewhere. That's my thing. I don't ever want to do that again. I never want to get stuck anywhere. So yeah, putting off that flight for a minute. I want to go. I just have to really give myself some time to figure out what to do about that situation, my Kenya trip. I wanted to go in 2024. It's not going to happen because the funds are not there. 2025 don't look like a reality, and things of that nature. But as far as the passport situation goes, I hope that it works out, that I can get a passport, because I did every step. I got passport, I got card, I did all of the good stuff. So I'm just waiting for the passport, which I'm gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do for me Thursday. What they can do for me. If they can make me an appointment to see somebody to get in there and get out, then I pray to God that it happens. But if it doesn't, my son just gonna have to understand I did the best I could. It's not on me. This is God's situation. Sometimes God be speaking through. God be speaking, and you better start listening. But that's not here nor there. Anywho, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on, and that's what's going on with me. I'm not doing, like I said, I'm just gonna be chilling tonight until I get sleepy, and I'll be up here crocheting until I get tired of crocheting. Anywho, y'all have a good one. I definitely will. And if nobody told you they love you today, I definitely do. And with that, remind yourself to stay what? Sucker free no matter what is going on in your life. And with that, I'm out. Later.